So Kia, welcome to FrightFest. You are here leading Ghost Game, which is about to screen on the main stage. How are you? How are you feeling about the screening?
I am very excited. I'm very nervous right now, but I feel good.
I mean, the film's already screened at a couple of festivals in the US. How's the reception been there, and what are you expecting that maybe the UK audience might take something different from this?
I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not sure how people will take it here. I don't know if there are like cultural differences. I don't know how Americans versus, UK citizens react to horror. Hopefully people like it. Hopefully people just watch the story and they connect with the characters in some way, shape, or form. And I hope they like it.
And what was it about Laura when you read the script that made you want to get involved?
Laura, to me, is very badass. Can I say that? Is that okay to say? Okay. Laura is very badass. Personally, I'm a huge goofball. I like to have fun. Laura is kind of the opposite, but there are still pieces in Laura that I had to find myself in to be able to tell her story truthfully. Being a 20-something-year-old bored with life and trying to find that thrill, I was like, okay, I can jump into that. That's relatable to everybody in their 20s, right? Maybe not breaking into houses, but finding that thrill in their 20s. So, I don't know, I really liked her. I liked her character.
The premise of this, the film, is that there's this game where you basically go in and hide in somebody else's house and kind of like prank them and stuff. Since filming stuff, have you grown nervous that, you're staying in a hotel? Have you been checking behind doors?
Literally the day I got back home, I heard the plumbing, and I called my dad, and I was like, what was that sound? And he's like, the water, it's fine. So there are definitely moments where I'm like, is someone here? But this is based on a real thing. It's called frogging. People have broken into people's houses and stayed in their attics without them knowing. So yeah, there was a little bit of paranoia, but I'm fine now.
And the other thing that the film does so well is, it explores social media and its power. Like say this is a real thing, and it's come about by somebody filming themselves doing it, and then other people. What do you think it is about social media and its power to influence people to do things that are technically illegal?
I could write a thesis on social media. I think especially since the pandemic, we have grown more to social media in a way where we're just like looking for a form of entertainment. And yes, like you said in this film, they're watching other YouTubers or whatever platform they're using to post these videos. There's a huge social media. I need to take a little detox break myself from social media just so that I can make sure that I'm making decisions that Kia wants to make and not necessarily based on other people on the internet. But tell that to Laura and Vin and Adrian because they're definitely listening to everyone else on the internet.
And for those that haven't been able to see the film at FrightFest, why should they keep an eye on this film? Why should they, try and see it next time?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Why should people, that aren't here, check this film out in future?
Oh, well, I think it's relatable in the sense that there are people that just want something different to do with their lives. Like I said previously, it's probably not the best to break into houses, but I think it's a good film to watch just because it's entertaining. We had an amazing team do it, a fantastic director, so it's always great to support women in film and just watch a fun story.
Well, I'm going to let you go and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. So Jill, welcome back to FrightFest. You're here, 25th year with Ghost Game, having previously screened The Stylist and some of your shorts like Call Go. How did it feel to be back at the festival, and especially for the 25th year?
Absolutely awesome. When I realized it was 10 years since the first year you guys they showed something of mine, I just felt like, oh, it's just such a perfect little thing. And I know Lawrence Harvey, who was in Call Girl, will be here with another film on Sunday. Kara, it just means so much, and it's because Stylist came out when we were still doing virtual. This will actually be my first in-person feature screening at FrightFest, so I'm really excited.
And what a screen to be screening on, the Odeon Leicester Square, such a long history of films that have come through here. How does it feel now knowing that you are part of that pantheon?
I probably don't even realize how cool it is, actually, and I haven't looked at the giant screen yet. I'm going to see it for the first time when I walk in there right before our movie shows.
Right, okay, that's going to be fun. You need to talk to the guys. Apparently, there's a specific seat in the auditorium that James Cameron always has to sit in.
Why didn't they reserve that for me? What the hell?
Bring the people out. It's fine. And obviously, Ghost Game, it's based on a real thing where, people go and, hide in other people's houses. Since working on this project, has it kind of made you sort of look at new spaces? We're all in hotels at the minute. Did you have to do your ghoster check before you settled in?
Well, no, it's definitely made me think about a lot of that stuff. I watched this reality, or it was like a true crime series called Frogging, which is what they call that crime when people are living in someone's home. The reality or the true crime show scared the crap out of me. Like, how many stories there are of people finding this in their home is insane. The number of stories and the details are scarier than any horror movie I've ever seen. I feel like our movie doesn't, since like our protagonists are the bad guys, we're not it's telling this at the scariest version of that type of story. But yeah, those real stories, and I turned it off. I was like, I'm not finishing this series. I'm now thinking about like what is going, every sound I hear. Yeah, no.
So are you hoping that this film might be a deterrent rather than an encouragement for people wanting to get into the game?
I hope so. Nobody should be trying this.
And obviously, you're quite familiar with the FrightFest family. What do you hope that they take from this film?
I just hope they have a blast watching it, and yeah, just a lot of fun, because it's unlike the stylist was like me trying to make a very sad horror movie. This one's actually a fun one to watch.
I definitely think it's that. It's going to play great to the crowd. I'm going to let you go and enjoy the premiere. Thank you.